So I'm finally going to get a chance to open up some of my stuff that I picked up at, God, I want to call it Galaxy Adventure. It's the Hasbro stuff. No, shoot, Black Spire Outpost. Galaxy's Edge, sorry, Disneyland. I've got the 3 Black Series sets. I still haven't opened them. I've been anxious to open them up, so we're going to start right now with the, what do they call this here? This is the Smuggler's Run. These you can only purchase, actually this was one of the harder ones to find. It's only over by the Resistance Outpost. You have to go all the way over there where the Rise of the Resistance ride is going to be. That's the only place you can find this. They have these all set up in different places to go with the theme of that area. I'll talk about each one as I get to them. But this one was only over there. And so you have to kind of walk over, and a lot of people don't go over there to really check it out. It's where the X-Wing and A-Wing are and all that stuff. It's just there's no ride. There's not a lot to do over there. There's just the outpost, and you can buy stuff over there, and that's where you get this. And, of course, this is really worthwhile because you get Hondo and Akka. I think this is kind of one of the cool pieces that you can get in this. That Rey and Chewbacca are redos. I'll compare those, and we got a couple Porgs, but man, that Hondo, to me, that was worth picking up. So I want to open this up, and we'll check it on out. So we look at the packaging here. You have a little bit about each thing. They consider the Porgs another figure, which is why they're trying to call this a 4-pack. They call Rey, this is a Batu version, it's Crate or, Last Jedi version, and a Chewbacca. This does say Star Wars Galaxy's Edge on it. I remember when they originally said it would not say Star Wars on the packaging at all. It even says Star Wars Black Series. I guess they're just referring to the front of the packaging, because if you look at the front, we have like the Black Series type artwork, but and it says who they are, but it does not say Star Wars or anything like that. And in fact, if you look at the other ones, here, if we look at the First Order and the Droid Depot ones, you notice the packaging for each is a little different. And again, the same kind of things, and it's more like the Droid Depot is branded as if you buy it at the Droid Depot. That's where you get it, obviously. So for this one, we'll go ahead and open this up. I'm not going to spend too much time on Rey and Chewie. It's going to be about Hondo here, let's be honest. The Rey and Chewie look to be just redos here. Let's get Hondo out, take a look at him. Come on, Hondo. There we go. So here's Hondo. Hondo's become a fan favorite since the Clone Wars, since he popped up in there. He was a pirate. We got kind of a cool action figure from him in the original 3 3/4 inch stuff. Let's see, does his helmet come off? Doesn't appear so. It don't look like his goggles come off either. He's got a big jacket, very similar to kind of what we saw him in Clone Wars. Got some gauntlets here. I know this is based on how we see Hondo in the ride, the animatronic Hondo, which is really cool. If you haven't seen that, it's, everybody said it's a really well done animatronic. It is. It's quite amazing. It doesn't look like a robot. You usually see the jerkiness of their animatronics, but for this, it looks like it's somebody actually in costume. Nice detailing here. Looking at the back, we have something on the back of his skirt, I guess. Very well done figure. Nice one to get. I'm sure this is going to be the one figure a lot of people want to get. He does come with a gun right here. And it looks like we can fit that gun right into his holster here. I think, yep. Oh, it's like a quick draw holster there. So he can have that ready to go. And so that's kind of a look at Hondo. I'm going to pull the other two out, the Rey and Chewie, and try to just do a quick show of them as to what they look like compared to their counterparts. Because I hot glue a lot of my figures down so they don't fall. That's the original Rey. And if we put the Galaxy's Edge right next to it, you see it's the same figure. The only difference is the original one has that scar on her arm. This new one does not. It comes with the same accessories and everything. It's just the same figure. And in fact, if you really want this version of Rey, I would go with the Toys R Us one that had all the cloth goods and everything. I think that's a much better one. This does have the better face printing technology to it than that one does. So it does look a little bit better, but It's the same figure. Comparing the Chewies, you can see there's really not much difference. Minor paint differences, but this one here is the original Black Series one. This is the Galaxy's Edge one. Not a whole lot of differences to them. The face looks like it just painted a little differently, I guess. Same bowcaster. The paint's very similar. Mold is the same. So there's not much difference on there, not much really worthwhile. But let's get the Porgs here. These are the Porgs that came with the Galaxy's Edge set. These are the Porg 2-pack pieces that we got before. As you can see, we have some new Porgs. It looks like these two are the same, but we got this one as a brand new Porg. So we did get a new Porg for all those who are excited for their Porgs. Next, we'll take a look at the Droid Depot pack. Again, this is not a lot of new, unfortunately. We have 3PO, R2, and BB-8, who we've all had before, and DJ Rex, which is brand new. Now, the 3PO does have different arms, from what I understand, in that he has those little pieces that connect the around the elbow there. You see those straight pieces right in here. That is new. I guess that was on Forlom as well. But R2 and BB-8 are nothing new, and DJ Rex is all brand new. So I'll spend most of the time looking at DJ Rex. So we pop this open here. Oop. Good thing I'm an opener. Okay. This is only available there in the park at the Droid Depot, which is the same place that you build, if you want to do a Build-A-Droid, that's where you get that. They have all sorts of droid type stuff there. It's fairly near the entrance from Fantasyland. Oh, wow. And it's, you'll see like this big blue kind of outline on the shop. It kind of has, if I can get this in shot here, I can't. It kind of has the Droid Depot logo. Which I'm trying to see if I can show it to you here a little bit. I guess I can't. But it looks like a little droid, basically, and some Arabesh. So we have DJ Rex, which, of course, is based on the original Captain Rex, for those of us who remember your Star Tour stuff. And, of course, DJ Rex now is inside Oga's Cantina, and he's mixing the tunes for you. I actually, when I went to the Cantina, I got to sit right next to where Rex was. Looks like he's got lots of articulation. We can turn this whole thing, this middle piece. Each arm has articulation. That just has, oh, there we go, a little bit there. Lots of articulation through the arms. The head will go up and down. I thought this was a visor. That's his headset, because he's a DJ. Head's on a ball joint. Pretty cool. Of course, they've done our Rex figure in 3 3/4 inch originally, which even fits in your Star Speeder if you've picked up one of those. But this is our first version of DJ Rex. It's also our first Black Series scale of Rex in general, or that type of droid. So it's pretty cool to see that. We have a little bit of Arabesh. For those people who know the Arabesh, sorry, I don't. I don't know what that says. Somebody will probably post in the comments, you idiot, you should know what this is. But it's pretty cool to get Rex. I'm going to look at the, like I said, you can look here, the R2. I pop him out really quick. Right. There we go. R2 is exactly the same as what we've gotten before. It's going to have all the pieces that open, only it doesn't have all the accessories this time. The R2s we've gotten previously had all the accessories you could put in the top. He does have these pieces. Just opens up and slides out. So that's it. Nothing new about him. Quick comparison here. This is, of course, the Red Arm 3PO that was also repainted into the regular 3PO. And this is the one we got in the Droid Depot. It does have those struts, but what this one has now is the struts actually move. This is what Forlom also had. I knew there was something in there. But you can actually move at the elbow, whereas for him, they didn't move. There was no elbow joint at all in those. So that's an update to 3PO we didn't previously have that we'll probably see in upcoming 3POs. And of course, BB-8 is just another BB-8. We've gotten a couple of these. It's the same thing. So the last set I have here is the First Order set. This you can only find like kind of the First Order, I don't know if you want to call it outpost. You see the big First Order flag. It's near the big ship. That's the only place to get this. This technically has 2 new figures in it, as we have what they call the Mountain Trooper that's never been in the movies. I don't know anything about it, really. And Commander Pyre, which is from Resistance. And we get another Kylo Ren, and we get a mouse droid. Captain Pyre looks to be mostly a repaint of Phasma with a repainted Stormtrooper helmet. So they did get that part right, which is cool. I'm going to go ahead and open this all up, and we'll take a look at it. All right, let's see. Kind of wish, you know, with these sets that they had put them all new figures or just one figure. All right, another Kylo Ren. How many of us were thinking, oh, I need another Kylo Ren? I mean, I can kind of see at the park that people might want something to represent, you know, several characters, including main characters, but I don't know. At the same time, they kind of just... I mean, what if they'd done these individually? And instead of having to buy all of these, you can buy whichever ones you want. And you know, they put Kylo Ren on a special Galaxy's Edge box or something. It just seems like I had to buy a lot of stuff I already had to get brand new stuff, which is never fun. But maybe for people out there who are the army builders and stuff, this helps, or build dioramas. I mean, I do the dioramas for 3 3/4 inch. Just don't do it with 6 inch. That's too much. So we got a few new figures. Let's take a look. Start with the Mountain Trooper here, who seems to be kind of the combination of First Order with the Scarif Trooper. He's got kind of a little skirt thing going on, but it's that little half type thing. His boots kind of remind me of Scarif Troopers too, as does some of his armor. He's got a very unique helmet, which we haven't seen before. I don't know if this is going to pop up in Resistance. I didn't see any troopers that look like this at all at the park, so I don't know like where this fits in as far as chronology or what media it actually shows up in. If you know, I invite you to post. That'd be great. But still, it's a cool brand new figure. So when I first heard about this, I just figured it was going to be some character that we would see in the park. He has his own gun, which is a little different. Again, kind of reminds me of the Scarif Trooper. I'm not going to talk about Kylo Ren because it's the same as previous Kylo Rens. There's no reason to get into it. So then the only other one is Pyre here. Pyre is from the Resistance show, I should say. So we get Pyre here all painted in gold. It looks to be a Phasma repaint for the body with a repaint head for the Stormtrooper, which is good. I was afraid it was a complete Phasma repaint. Those of you who notice, Phasma doesn't have this little tube thing here on the side of the helmet, whereas the regular Stormtroopers do. And I noticed Pyre does have that, whereas Phasma doesn't. And he has a pauldron here, no cape. He comes with a gold gun. This looks to just be a gold version of the Stormtrooper gun, not a gold version of Phasma's rifle. And then he also comes with the extra pistol to put in his hip there. You know, it's a nice paint job. It'd be great if we got the chroming and all that again, but we know that's not going to happen. I don't know why Hasbro can do that for Transformer reissue stuff and not for Star Wars at all anymore, but, you know, they claim it's an environmental thing, but then you go see reissued Transformer stuff from, you know, vintage Transformers that still have the vac metallizing on there too. So the only other thing that was in this that is kind of new here is the mouse droid. We've never gotten the 6-inch version of the mouse droid, so we do get that. It does have wheels that run. That's about it. So that is a look at the First Order 6-inch Black Series Galaxy's Edge set. So in conclusion on these 3 sets, these are the new figures you get from all 3 sets. You really get 4 new figures. a new small droid, and a new Porg, and that's it. The Hondo is great, but comes with the most repacks, really. The Rex is awesome. I don't mind the repacks so much because it's R2 and 3PO that come with it. And R2 and 3PO are probably the easiest thing to find a place for. In fact, I put mine on my land speeder. I wanted another R2 and 3PO for that. Pyre and the Mountain Trooper are all new, as long as the Mouse Droid, probably the most you get for the money you pay. Are these worth the money for each one? I think that's going to be up to you. I got a 10% discount because I have a Disney Visa. That helps a little bit, but as a completist, I feel like I needed to pick up every one of these, even though it means I have to pick up a whole bunch of extra figures I already have. But, you know, it's going to be up to you if you want to do that, or if you want to go in with somebody else who maybe wants one of those repack figures and you keep the new one or something like that. Leave that up to you, really. I'd say the Hondo is awesome. I also like the Rex. Obviously, the Pyre's a repaint. The Mountain Trooper's interesting, but we really don't know where he's coming from. I'd say the Hondo's the best of the group, and the Rex would be the second best from everything for the new. So that's it for these Galaxy's Edge Black Series 3-packs. Again, you can pick up the Droid Depot, the Droid set at the Droid Depot. That one's pretty easy to find. You walk in there, it's just right where you build the droids. You find the Resistance pack at the, I think it's called the Smuggler's Run pack. You find that at the Resistance Outpost, which is on the opposite side of where you actually do the Smuggler's Run ride, which is a little odd. But you have to go all the way over there to get it, and you find the First Order pack right there in the First Order area. You can't miss that. You have the ship and the big flag and everything. So that's where you find those in the park. And that's it for these. I hope this helps you decide if you want to pick these up or if they're worth getting, or if you just want to leave them there. Up to you. So thank you so much for watching.